two things really stood out in your talk, today at least, in your keynote. A big part of it was on creativity and the importance of creativity for a professional speaker.
Right.
Could you elaborate a little bit on that for our audience?
Well, I'm happy you got that takeaway. It wasn't actually my main focus for the speech, but it was in there to kind of trigger you. Yeah, so there is this kind of sense in it sometimes that to be a successful speaker you have to kind of follow a formula. But what people don't understand is that successful speakers, they don't follow formulas, because as soon as you follow formulas, you become similar. And when people who book speakers, they want someone who stands out. They want someone who's different, even if that person has no arms and no legs or whatever it is, right? They want someone who stands out.
Right.
So if you try to follow a formula for how you run your speaking business, you have the wrong mindset. It should be the other way around. How can I be different? In anything that I do, and I not only on stage or of the message, but also how you do your business. So I get inspired by a lot. I go to these conventions. I'm the president of Asia Professional Speakers in Singapore, but I only go to see how other people are doing things. But then I say, how can I do this for myself?
Fantastic.
It has to be, my way. I did it my way.
Right, but that theme of being different, is it something that once you find a formula that works for you and your personality, you stick to it so you become known for it? Or is it also about recreating yourself as you go through your journey?
So that's good. So yesterday I had this discussion with someone because I have changed the topics that I speak on. I've written different books on different topics. And I said, actually, I should just stuck to one topic, because then you make more successful as an author, more successful as a speaker. And then I started thinking about people, like for example, I said, what's his name? The 4-Hour Workweek, Tim Ferriss, right?
Tim Ferriss, yeah.
Tim Ferriss, and then, wait a minute, no, he wrote the 4-Hour Workweek, and then he did the 4-Hour Body, then he did the 4-Hour Shift. Now he's doing a podcast on success. He's actually changed quite a lot.
Right.
So, and then I started listing speakers like this. Actually, I changed. Actually, almost all speakers actually do change, because the thing is, we changed when we. You're not the same as you were when you were 20.
No,
I'm not the same as I was 20. And as speakers, we have to talk about the thing that is most authentic to us right now. And that's most likely not the same thing as when we were 20.
Right.
The most pathetic thing you can see is someone who dresses like they did when they were 20. And mentally, they haven't moved on, right?
Right.
So you grow up and you go, okay, maybe I should,
maybe I should change my shoes.
Maybe I
then.
should. No, you change your hair or whatever, right?
Right.
So some people are just, and someone told me that the people who get stuck in a way they dress, or stuck in the way they have the hair, that's when they were the happiest in life. So they get stuck they freeze in time. And for speakers, we have to be happiest in right here and now, because
Right.
that is where we're supposed to send our messages.
Right.
So I have pivoted quite a few times, but of course then there's this overall theme that goes through my whole life. So,
Right.
so it's kind of like any brand in a way. You have Nike stands for performance, or Apple stands for an easy way of using a computer. But the Apple brand today is very, very different to the Apple brand. Even the logo used to be a rainbow apple. Now it's a very, very simple, clean Apple logo.
Right.
So, but it's still Apple, right?
Right.
So as speakers, I would say there's no industry where it's more important than to be, fresh and up to date with what you stand for and who you are. Because a speaker who doesn't speak on what is authentically in his head right now is unauthentic, and unauthentic speakers doesn't work.
Can be spotted from a
mile away.
Right, absolutely.
Mile away.